This one comes under the category of even international masters sometimes blunder. It was in a game in the Sacramento Championships 2009. I played the white side against Walter Shipman, an international master from New York. And the game went like this. White lets black play knight takes bishop. Walter decides not to, and he tries to get my pieces marginalized on the queen side, but eventually, square by square, I get some good position against him, and he decides at this point that he's going to lose his dark squared bishop or die trying, and he decides to take off my knight, which was otherwise very well positioned. And then he makes an error. This is the error. And it doesn't seem like it's a terrible error, but it allows this. The queen is threatening to hold the pawn so that bishop to h6 becomes a very good move. He knows that, and he moves here. Now, there's actually a knight takes knight, queen takes knight, rook takes f7 pawn play, but I decided to go this way, doubling the rooks on the file, maintaining the same threat. He can play knight takes knight, but it doesn't really change much. Instead, he plays f6, which is the only reasonable move. And here, again, I can still play knight takes, but there's a great move that I overlooked, which is this move here. Rook to h5. And what I overlooked about it is that the g6 square now becomes open for queen play. And that's the part that I overlooked. He can't really even do this because queen's just going to take it directly. He did have to do that in order to get his queen to protect the h7 square. And after some exchanges here, life becomes rather difficult. He can't do that. I mean, now he's going to have to take with the king, and that allows the win of the rook. And now, if you look at the pawn structure, I've got 7 versus 4, and that's feeling pretty good, even though he has some potential queen attacks. He doesn't really have them on the key square. So I get to fundamentally hold my stuff and threaten to exchange with check, which he doesn't allow, but now my pawns are just going to run wild, and I win this game. If we go back to other forms of play, which is after the f6 move, I still could have taken that knight, because if he recaptures, the rook still comes down, and he's going to be lacking in play here. He can try to do that, but the queen is again on that square. He's going to try to he's kind of forced to defend that square, and that costs him a rook. So after all is said and done, materially, white's a full rook up.